Hey guys, it's Scott here with another episode of Scott's Tutorials, bringing you episodes daily. So this tutorial is actually going to be very similar to the last one. Now, anyone who watched my last video, if you haven't watched the last video, I recommend you go and watch it before you watch this one, because you may need skills from the last one. So basically, we're going to be doing a kind of Gaussian blur. Now, Gaussian blur, simply, is, we'll just show you. Basically that you can have it at different intensities there. So I'm going to be showing you how to this, but not only that, I'm going to be showing you how to use masks on it as well. Well, yeah. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to duplicate our layer. So to do this, we press on our layer, our image, press Ctrl J, and it'll duplicate it. Or we can right click it alternatively and click duplicate layer, like so. Right, so on our next layer, we want to rename this actually. So to rename it, we just double click there, click a few times, and click blur. Type in blur. So that this is going to be a blurred one. Then we go to filter, we go to blur, we go to Gaussian blur. Now, you have to decide what kind of blur you want. I want quite a blurry blur. Quite a blurry blur. So we're going to put it at 12. And we can click OK. Now we're going to turn that layer off, and we're going to do basically the same as we did before with the pen tool, but this time I don't want to go through that and show you guys how to do that, because you already know it. I've already told you it once. So I'm going to do it really super speedy, because I'm lazy. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to do it the proper way, because I'm a nice guy. So I'm going to pen tool all around the outside of this. If you haven't watched my other video, you're not going to understand how to pen tool. So go watch it, guys. I'll just fast forward this or skip it to the next part. So I'll see you then. So guys, here's what I made earlier, I guess you could say. So I've done all the path now with my pen tool, and I've joined it all up. So we're ready to go. I've just done it around the bus itself. Now we're going to activate our blur layer again. Now, and I've also gone around, if you notice, unlike the other video, I've gone around through the windscreen, I've gone around about the corner, around the wheels and everything. So what we're going to do now that we've activated that top one is we want to right click while we've got our pen tool on, make selection, and put it to about 3. Now what we can do is press the keys Control, Shift, and I on your keyboard all at the same time, and click delete. Sorry, that is wrong. Never mind. I made a bit of a mistake there. So we're gonna just redo that. Step forward, step forward, step forward. So it's all joined up, and we want to make our selection. Sorry about that. And we want to delete just the bus section. So we don't want to delete the background section, which you can do by pressing Ctrl Shift I, which selects all the outside apart from the middle. We just want to select the middle, and we want to delete that off our blur layer. Now if you look, this actually creates a very nice picture. It almost looks like the bus is kind of in its own dream world, and it's ideal for a poster, say if you want the main focus to be on it, or something like that. So we can do many things with this now. We can say click on this image, click on this layer here, our blur layer, and hold Control and click on the picture. This will select the whole outside area. And then say if we press Ctrl Shift I, it'll select just the bus, and we go back onto our normal layer. Then we can press Ctrl C and Ctrl V to copy that layer. And then we've got our bus. We can move our bus around, as long as we put it above our blur layer. So now what we can do, interestingly, is move our bus above our blur layer, And we can do another kind of blur, which is our motion blur. So we're going to go filter, blur, motion blur. Now what I want to do is do it as if the bus is moving. So we're going to angle it to the angle that the bus is facing. To see this better, we will just up the distance. So it's kind of moving. You can't really see it that well, but we want to make it horizontal to kind of these windows. So we can click OK when we've got our strength OK. Right, OK. Now what we can do is get a soft eraser by clicking this eraser tool here, going on this menu up here, and put the hardness down. And then we can just brush away simply the bits that we don't want to be motion blurred, so mainly the front part. And this gives us the idea that the bus is going very, very fast. Now it's very hard to angle, but you get the idea. This is just a quick one. I don't really like that much, but I'm just trying to give you ideas of what you can use in your own compositions, stuff like that. Now you can either use a black and white on this. You could, for example, select the bus again, like that, and colour this in black, and just have a red bus, and then have a black background. It's all down to you and what your personal preference is. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment if you haven't already. More tutorials will be coming out soon, maybe some more advanced ones eventually, when people are all up to speed with the basics.